Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great evening. So today I just want to talk about some of the things that's happened with Bitcoin MYK over the last several days. Bitcoin itself has hit the $80,000 mark. Um, Now a lot of people are saying, well, Bitcoin is at 80,000. It is set to go much higher. People have found ways to profit a great deal with Bitcoin. And a lot of this is probably from the elections being over. Trump Bitcoin friendly. That's going to have a positive effect, many believe, on be it the stock market, be it cryptocurrency. As I had mentioned in earlier videos, the cryptocurrency and stock markets, they kind of follow each other up. And so I don't think it will be much different this time around. So I think we're going to start to see some performance, particularly in Bitcoin, that is to the positive. Now, Bitcoin, how people make money in Bitcoin, how people do quite well with Bitcoin, it all depends on how Bitcoin is being used. Some people, whether it's in their retirement funds or if they're long-term holders of Bitcoin, of course, they're going to see the positive appreciation of Bitcoin, as many have seen over the years, particularly those who are able to hold on to Bitcoin without selling it, right? The other thing you have is you probably going to have your swing traders. You're going to have your, people who are making profits on Bitcoin on the dip. Every time it dips, they're buying and they're selling it back up, and they're profiting that way as Bitcoin does its swings. Depending on, your level of skill with Bitcoin and knowing the markets, you could do quite well with that approach, right? Like any other traditional stock trading. Um, I think, though, somewhere in the middle falls most people, and those are going to be people who are holding on to these investments, cryptocurrencies, assets, whatever you want to call them, commodities, holding on to them and hoping that they go up in value, right? And some people in a short period of time, obviously, right? Uh, People who have been in cryptocurrency for a while, they know that is very difficult to do, particularly in Bitcoin, right? As I say, Bitcoin, just to set up in a scenario, if you right now, let's say you have $100,000 in Bitcoin, right? It's at a price now of it's came down with some. It came down to mid 70s now, I think, but it touched $80,000 earlier. Um, then of course, if you had $100,000 in Bitcoin, it would, for you to see 100% return in your investment, it would need to hit $200,000. You profit $100,000, and you probably be very, very happy. Uh, and so that would be great if you had that type of money invested in Bitcoin. Probably the average person is not going to have that much. Maybe the average person has $2,500, $5,000 or something like that. And so even if Bitcoin were to hit maybe $160,000, you probably only make a couple $1,000, $5,000, right? It is only in what we call altcoins, right? In these much more riskier cryptocurrencies that you got to be careful of, especially the ones that don't seemingly have a good plan, good development and such, that you can probably do what most of the average people who come in cryptocurrency want to do. And that's probably going to be people who want to see 1,000% return. They want to see a 10,000% return, all this crazy, fantastical stuff. That does happen, but it is likely that it won't happen, right? Sometimes you have situations where you're just kind of at a cryptocurrency early where you can do amazing things like that. And I think I'm speaking particularly now about projects like Bitcoin MYK, right? That was up as high as 200% today. And Bitcoin MYK is now, it's dropped down to up 40%, still doing very good. And it's one of these altcoins, smaller coins. I like to think of it like the early days of Bitcoin, right? Its objective is mass adoption, good distribution, right? You know, you want good distribution because I'll just throw out some numbers I've been hearing. I've been hearing stats like about 87% of the Bitcoin network is only owned by about 1% of the participants. Keep in mind the Bitcoin founder, Satoshi Nakamoto, holds, I believe, over 5% himself of Bitcoin, right? Then you have entities like BlackRock and so on, right? That hold large percentages, you know, of these, of Bitcoin. Of course, if they were to sell, that could harm Bitcoin, but we don't really know what their goals are or what their plans are exactly. But with something like Bitcoin MYK, I like it because what we've done with it, we're trying to capture those early days of Bitcoin where anybody could do very well. You know, it is possible for it to achieve returns like this, but anytime a cryptocurrency can move at a certain rate like Bitcoin and MYK is, you're going to have a lot less volume. You know, that's how come when you start to see cryptocurrencies with a lot of volume, right, going billions of trading billions of dollars a day, that they don't move that much, right? They start to fall below 5% of movement. And that creates less opportunity for profits and so on, making money, where a lot of people come in cryptocurrency trying to do. And so something like Bitcoin MYK, it's probably going to be a lot easier to make money, but it's also going to be a lot riskier, right, with it going down. By it having a structure of growth, right, it encompasses a social network with the citizens dividend, right? It makes it a lot easier for it to grow, though. It has a lot more incentive to grow and so on. So that's all very interesting stuff. But anyway, just an update. Bitcoin MYK was up over 200% today. Bitcoin did hit that $80,000 mark. Is it too late to get in any of these projects? I'd say no. I would say no. Depending on what you're doing with Bitcoin, if you're one of those good position traders, you probably can make good money with Bitcoin. If you're one of these people who are just kind of sitting and holding on Bitcoin, unless you got a lot of money in there, like $1 million or something, $500,000, maybe you got your entire 401k in Bitcoin, then I could see Bitcoin creating a good situation for you. Other than that, I think a lot of people would be more attracted to projects like Bitcoin MYK, kind of feeling like the early days of Bitcoin when it was trading a few cents and you can get a lot of it and hopefully it does something. Keep in mind as well, just by joining a social network, you can get it for free and you can earn it for free and you can receive the dividend free per month. So all those are very important things to keep in mind. I think that's all I want to say in this particular video. Just want to be a quick update, guys. But until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. If you have any problems joining the social network, it's easy. It should take you 30 seconds. If you got 30 seconds to spend, go ahead and sign up today. That's going to be probably the best 30 seconds you used all week. And I guess that's about it. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves. Don't forget to join Bitcoin MYK.